Hi, I'm Stuart. Welcome to my YouTube channel. Welcome back. Thanks for viewing my video. In this video, I give my weekly reading wrap-up for the week of 4/26/2026 through 5/2/2026. I didn't complete any books this week. I read parts of 3 books, so I talk briefly about those 3 books. I talk about my reading plans for the near future. I talk about the videos I released. I talk about the video games I played. I talk about the music I listen to. And I talk about some other things in my life too. I continue to read Threads of Aethercode by M.J. Rucinski. I am most of the way through this book. I am very much enjoying it. Talked about this in previous videos, so all I'll say is that at the point of the book that I'm at, there is a lot of action going on. The 3 girls are in serious danger, and it's really thrilling. The second book I read part of this week is She is a Haunting by Trang Tranh Tran. As with Threads of Aethercode, I am most of the way through this book. This is kind of slow burn horror, but I am enjoying it. I can't always understand totally what's going on. Same as with Threads of Aethercode. Can't always understand totally what's going on there too. But I am enjoying it. The third book I read part of is the Starfarer Series Books 1-2, Starfarers Transition by Vonda N. McIntryre. I didn't actually read too much of this, so I haven't got much further. Still at the point where it's kind of setting up what's going to happen. The main characters, or at least most of the main characters, are on the ship settling in. I mainly concentrate on Threads of Aethercode and She is a Haunting. But when I complete those books, I'll get back to reading this book more. As far as my reading plans for the near future, I want to complete She is a Haunting and Threads of Aethercode, and I want to get back to reading the Starfarer Series Books 1-2, and I want to start Mary Oliver Devotions, and I want to start The Maid's Secret by Nita Prose. And tentatively, I want to start Earthlings by Sayaka Murata. I got this book to take part in a Fable Book Club. I'm not going to say which one because I've been doing very poorly on the Fable Book Club. So if I fail to read it, I haven't said that I was going to relate it to the club. But I have been considering getting back to reading books for the Fable Book Clubs I'm part of. This club is just a new one that I recently joined, but so hopefully I do start reading this book. As far as the videos I released 2 videos. They were reading update for the week ending 4/25/2026 and the I Dare You Tag 2026. My goal has been to release 3 videos a week, and lately it's been 2, but I'm not really forcing it, but I do hope to get back to 3. And I do hope also to catch up on my book reviews. As far as the music I listen to, I mostly listen to Sara Landry on Tidal and songs that followed when her songs and songs that followed her songs. And it's been playing in my car. I don't always play from my phone in my car, but lately I've been doing so. So it's pretty much all Sara Landry and other EDM DJs that follow her songs. As far as the video games, I continue to play Tomodachi Life, Living the Dream, and Wylde Flowers. Obviously, I'm enjoying them both, or would continue playing them, but I kind of I kind of got to maybe cut back a little bit because I want to get back doing other stuff, but I'm quite enjoying both games. I did complete the main story of Wylde Flowers a little while back, but there is still a storyline going on. Lower stakes than the original one, but an interesting one. Besides that, I did my normal stuff. Walked to the local mall, walked outside a little bit, went out to eat a few times. I went to a season tip-off event for the Connecticut Sun, the WNBA team I follow. We could pick up, I have a season ticket, so we pick up our packages, and they gave us a t-shirt and a cap. And then there was a open practice, and the president of the organization and the head coach talked a little bit, and then they had an autograph session. A lot of people there, so I decided to bypass the autograph session. I did notice something that kind of got to work on. I've been to like lots of events in my life with big crowds, probably a couple thousand, I'm guessing. But I think because I kind of got away from it, I did find I got anxious in the crowd. The Connecticut Sun play in an arena which is in a casino, especially on Sunday. The casino gets pretty crowded. I actually had noticed I got a little anxious in the crowding when I went to local mall a couple weeks back, not the normal one I go to. So it's just because I gotten away from crowds. I think I got a little anxious being in crowds, and I have to decide. I don't want to totally stop doing stuff, so maybe I just have to fairly regularly make sure I expose myself to crowds. So I'm kind of used to it again. But it was fun seeing the open practice and being back there. I will say that the team, this is the last team. I will say the Connecticut Sun, this is their last year in Connecticut. They got bought by a group in Houston, and they're moving to Houston at the end of the season. Not particularly happy about that, but it is what it is. We knew they were on sale for a while. So I'm just going to try to enjoy this season, the final season, best I can. I also been watching some WNBA preseason games, and I do have a bit of a medical update. So as I always do, I will put text in the lower left-hand corner to let you know this medical update. Besides the medical update, I'm only going to have my outro. So if you prefer not to see the medical update, you've seen everything else I'm going to talk about in this video. This past Tuesday, I went back to my dentist. I needed to get an x-ray and some photos taken. They need to submit those to the insurance company so that the insurance company can approve them adding a crown to my lower left tooth. I briefly got maybe wishful thinking when the dentist was, he looked at the photos in the x-ray and he goes, "This looks good." And I briefly thought, oh, maybe they realized there wasn't actually a crack in my tooth, but that wasn't it. It was just that they look good to send to the insurance company. So when the insurance company approves the procedure, then the dentist's office will call me and we'll set up an appointment. Not looking forward to it, but it is what it is. They told me that this isn't something I could do anything about. I guess it's just got old teeth. It happens. I would be interested in knowing how your week went, reading-wise, music-wise, other things you like too, anything you'd like to share. Please, if you would like to, please add a comment. If you can't think of anything you'd like to comment, please add an emoji, perhaps a basketball emoji for the final season of the Connecticut Sun in Connecticut, or maybe a tooth emoji for my dentist visit, or an emoji of your choice. If you enjoyed this video, please give it a like, please subscribe, please hit the bell to get notified when I upload future videos.